Hello, welcome to Social Distance Saturday. We are on the Hidden Lake Trail in Harpeth State Park. Today we're doing something a little different. We are in search of a little history. So the first thing that we've happened upon is first structure. And this structure, we presume, was a 1920-1930 resort that was owned by the family that once owned this land. And so along this trail are going to be multiple dilapidated old buildings, and so as we go along we'll kind of figure out and try to figure out what was the history during that time, because Harpeth State Park and this Hidden Lake Trail and this ridge loop specifically has some very interesting history. So I'll pop in every now and then and show you.
We are inside of this old house. I'm sorry, it's a resort. Man, this is some... Oops. Just be careful. This is crazy. This is huge. Wow, look at the...
Are you recording?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. It is huge. So we are inside of the old 1920, 1930 style resort. It's huge. It's pretty big for its time and its age. Quite interesting to be inside. I hope there's no ghost.
She says that while I keep venturing to the back. Oh, wow, what's this?
Bear with me while I catch my breath. We have climbed to the top. Almost. We just came to this amazing, sick view on the bluff. Let me climb on this rock. Give you guys a good look. This is gonna be fun. So this is high above Harpeth State Park on the Ridge Loop Trail. Oh, out of breath. We came around from down that windy path there. It was quite a climb, but we made it. We made it. We're almost to the top. Well, we will be. Come walk with me. You found it? Where?
Behind you.
Oh. Well, wonders would decease. I said that wrong. But check this out. This used to be the dance floor to the resort that I showed previously. They say there is a sign, but it must have been washed away with all the rains and the storms. But can you imagine the people with this view? The trees would not have been there. So you can imagine the lights at night and the people dancing after they climb this huge hill. Because I can only imagine, how did they get up here? You know, what mode of transportation? So far in our history search, we haven't found that information. Here we are. This is amazing. We will see a waterfall. It won't be on this trail. It won't be at this park. Maybe on the way home we'll stop if we have time, because like I said, it's photo shoot Saturday. I'm back. Shh. I hear an owl. We've never heard an owl. Let's see if you guys can hear him. And aside from the aisle, I hope you guys heard him. There's another old building. I don't know what this one is. I'll have to do some research because I wasn't expecting this one either. It's creepy. I'm gonna have to look and see what this was. But to hear that owl is cool. The owl almost gives it like a scary movie effect. So yeah, here we are under the trees listening to owls and birds. Sounds like something out of a horror movie in this old dilapidated place, which I pray is not haunted. I'm telling y'all, I'm not gonna do no ghosts today. No ma'am, no sir. But you can see up from where we used to be. There's the owl again, competing with the birds. Look at that height. Look at that greenery. I mean, it's just... Leave it to Mowgli. See Mowgli? He can't just stay on his side of the rock. He's got to get on their side of the rock. So if there are ghosts, now they mad. Gotta have a little humor when you make these things. But my child, my child, my child. Well, I hope you guys heard the owl. They taught us in a ranger hike how to call owls. I'm not good at it. Don't laugh at me. Woo! Woo! They'll call back. Let's try that again. I'm not an owl caller, y'all. Don't judge me. Woo! Woo! He don't want to talk to me. He said, what in the world was that? See y'all later. Bye. We've looked up some stuff. This is actually the hidden lake. We were given was that there is an old bench, and it's right there. There's an old bench overlooking the lake, and that the water is extremely murky. And so, yeah, they were right. It's extremely murky. Let me turn this. It's extremely murky, and there's an old bench. See, we just passing people. See, people hike. We hike for exercise. We hike to strengthen our bodies, but we also hike to strengthen our minds and to give our minds growth. And my family personally, there's another one. And my family personally, we love history. We like to research all history, not just our history. We like to research everybody's history so the babes can have a well-rounded life and have well-rounded facts. So hiking, interestingly enough, is perfect for that because we research the trails before we take off. At least that's what we started really getting into this year. Researching the trails, and then we research the trail, and then it becomes a treasure hunt when we bring the babies out because, well, the babies are big now. They're preteen and a teenager. They're babies to me. But the babies, we bring the babes out, and when we bring the babes out, we use it as a treasure hunt. We say, hey, this is what's on the trail. But today they had appointments, so we're scouting, and we'll bring the babes out, and we know where everything is. So it'll be a fun game for them, and it won't be an hour and a half hike. It's going to be about 3. We've conquered Hidden Lake Trail. There is a bird trail. We might peek. Probably nothing considering it's in the sun. But we're going to go to a place called Newsom Mill. So thank you for hiking with us at the Hidden Lake Trail. We'll see you on the next trail. Well, guys, we've made it to our next destination. This is Newsom Mills. This is a state historic area as well. Newsom Mills, according to what I'm reading in front of me, the Newsom family originated from Virginia, and in the late 1700s, And this area, the mill that you're going to see momentarily, was constructed by Joseph Newsom, it says, in 1862. On the board here, you can see what it originally looked like. So that's the house that used to sit here. This is old Newsom Station, and this is the old mill right here. Oh, we're gonna take a walk. This isn't a hike at all because it's literally right in front of where I'm standing.
The original one was built slightly upstream.
Oh, well, Nick said there's another one that was built slightly upstream. But we're not going upstream. We're going 1,000 feet in front of me. And then we're getting back in the car. Because you know what today is. So here we go up the trail. From the street, these flowers that you see before us, they look like a field. So I was all excited. And I see it's just a sidewalk. So that was a little disappointing. But hey, that's all right. Anything God creates works fine for me. And this is beautiful. So walk with me down this concreted trail. Like I said, this is not a hike at all. This is just a pit stop on our way back home. And we're going home. And, well, we have one more stop that's not a hike so that we can capture a picture of at least a waterfall, which is across the street. But it's a small waterfall, but we're going to go there. So here we have made it to the mill so you can get a quick look, and then we'll be on our way. So this is what's left of the old mill that, like I said, Joseph created, and it sits on the edge of the Harpeth River. And so this is all that's left, but they've done a wonderful job of preserving its history and allowing for people to get up close without destroying it. People are good at destroying things. And so, oh, there's even a walk thing. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's preserved. So, oh, it's big. Look down there, guys. So, this is what's left of the old mill. You know, I'll be doing a little research to see exactly what did they mill. Was this an iron mill? It could have been flour mill. It could have been any kind of a mill. But, so yeah, so that's what that is. Trying to walk is hard to do this, and walk cannot break your neck on the stairs. So we're gonna walk this way now. Oh, you can go down and in it. This is another level. Oh, there's a man down on the last level, but you can come in this way, and then you're here, and you get a little closer look at whatever this is or was. But kind of reminds me of an old army fortress personally, because we've seen a lot of those here in Tennessee, and we've seen plenty while in Florida when we have done our historical journeys in Florida. So I see that they also have canoers. There's a trail, but we're not walking. Like I said, this is not a hike for us. This stop. So thank you. We are going, Nick is going to capture a few pictures to fill in the missing spots. And we'll see you in the next trail.